All right, let's run it back from the top. All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Monday evening. Despite some late-breaking news before this game started, man, we are going to hit the music because the super short-handed Knicks would walk into the QC without Julius Randle and without the dog, OG Anunoby, who's nursing a sore elbow. But that was no problem for Jalen, for Donte, and the Nova boys. They just had to go out there and take care of business, man. Charlotte also shorthanded. No LaMelo, no Gordon Hayward. So this one was tricky. The Knicks would take a 3-point lead going into the third quarter. And from there, it was Captain Clutch. It was Donte. It was Precious. It was Deuce, Grimes. This Knicks team just poured it on, man. Got a little dicey in the fourth, but Brunson came in, closed the door in front of thousands of Knicks fans, KFTV Road Warriors in the QC. And the Knicks get number 7 in a row, 113-92. Next man up, man. Knicks roll. Let's get it going, man. It's KFTV Postgame Live presented by Underdog Fantasy. CP the Fanchise, Alex Trataros on the ones and twos. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that like button, hit the share button, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it, man. We got another good show on deck. 7 in a row. The orange and blue boys are rolling, Al, and I like it, man. They're tough. This was no trap game tonight. Went in there, took care of business, and yeah, it got a little hairy in the fourth. Whatever, it is what it is. It's a game of runs. But Brunson came in there and shut the door, and it was all eyes on him with no Julius and no OG. How would he respond to the Hornets' pressure? You had to figure that they were going to double him, try to take the ball out of his hands, and they tried to do so. But he did a good job, man. Taking what the defense gave him, cooking when he needed to cook, and playmaking when the plays were there, man. Being the point guard, being Mr. Everything for this team. And hopefully on Thursday we will hear his name with the All-Star reserves, man, because it's been that type of season for Jalen Brunson, man. 32 points, 7 dimes, 13 of 24 from the field, plus 20 on the night. Captain Clutch, bro.
He better be an all-star this Thursday, CP, just because of the work that he's been putting in this season. I mean, even tonight, he made it look way too easy. Yet again, 13 to 24 from the field, over 50%. Got you 32 points, as you know, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. He turned it on in the third quarter, along with Donte DiVincenzo. But you just see, man, no Randall, no OG, no problem for Jalen Brunson. This guy, man, he could just get to any spot that he wants on the floor, continues to dice up the Charlotte Hornets, even though they were shorthanded. Yeah. You just like how he took care of business, man. He didn't play around. He didn't play with his food. He was like, nah, we got to take care of business. We're down 2 of our big guys. We can't make any mistakes tonight. Okay? Sure, there were little mishaps here and there, but going in there, taking care of business, that's why he's the leader, man. That's why he's been so great for us this season. That's why he's a superstar. Superstars do this, man. Yeah. Superstars do this where they go and they say, light work tonight. Look, we don't have my guy, no problem. We're still going to get the win. I'll take care of business. I'll get all you guys organized. And he does that, man. You even see how he's passing to Isaiah Hartenstein throughout moments of this game, right? Just cutting down the lane. Give me dump off passes to him. Ihart just getting the slam. It's just easy stuff for Brunson, man. He's just taking it up to another level this season, especially with his 3-point shot. He should be an all-star. She needs to get some all-NBA consideration, too, the way he's playing, man. In all honesty.
Fair enough. Fair enough, man. And, they had Cody Martin on him. They were sending the double teams at him. And
both Martins this week having a bad time guarding Jalen Brunson.
Both Martins getting cooked. And listen, he just picks apart defenses, gets into his arsenal. Doesn't matter if it's in the mid-range. Doesn't matter if it's laying it up, scoop laying, finding the angles off the glass, or just filthy step-back threes in your eyepiece. Brunson was just cerebral out there. And then in the fourth quarter, he comes out of the game in the third. You think that he's probably not going to come back in. They should probably be able to hold this down. They're hovering around 30-point lead here. But Knicks were kind of playing with their food in the fourth. They go to Brunson off the bench. And after a couple of, cold shots, He just settles right in. He's like, yo, guys, man, you're playing with your food, man. He must have had like 8 straight points, and he missed. I took the higher number on him for Underdog Fantasy with 33 and a half. The points and assists was probably a better prop to go with. We'll talk about that later. Missed the 35 points, but still finished with the 32, man. Killed him in the fourth.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a good night for Brunson, man.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you didn't want him to come back in the fourth quarter, but this is the one thing moving forward that could be an issue. And look, tonight's a weak Hornets team. They don't have their guy. They don't have all their guys. LaMelo's out.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where you want the bench to be consistent to say, hey, look, we don't want to overextend Brunson's minutes if we don't need to, right? Take care of your business. Unfortunately, he needed to come back out there. He played 34 minutes, not too high of a minutes usage tonight, but just got to be careful since we're going to be without Julius. You don't have OG. You don't know if OG's going to be back next game. You got to be careful with how much Brunson plays.
Yeah. Now, salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys, CP and Alex on the ones and twos. Post-game live, Knicks 113-92. Get the win over the Hornets in MSG South, or one of the MSG South buildings, and we'll get to that in just a bit. But we got to get to the second game ball. My guy Ragu, man, the big Ragu got it popping in the third quarter. I mean, I don't know the number offhand of how many points he had in the third, but in this game when you were shorthanded with no Julius and no OG, somebody had to fire away. And even in the first half when he was missing, I didn't care at all because it's like we've been saying all year. He takes good shots. He wasn't hitting early. Didn't matter to me because I already knew he was gonna let it. It was gonna fall for him, and somebody had to take the shots outside of Brunson. So I had no problems with him misfiring. And in the third quarter, it was just the two of them. My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. Just absolutely filleting the Nets. DiVincenzo even getting it popping in the mid range. Couple shots in the restricted area. A couple of mid-range shots in the paint as well. Good job by Donte, man. 10 of 22 from the field, 5 of 15 from downtown, 28 points for the big Ragu. Some people wasn't too thrilled, wasn't too amazed with the signing out. But look what's happening right now. I mean, he is depth personified on this team, whether it's now with the injuries or prior to with the trade of Emmanuel Quickley, R.J. Barrett. Ragu's signing on a mid-level exception. Underrated, another underrated signing by Leon Rose and his regime, bro. Underrated.
Was he making like $50 million over the next 4 years? Wow.
Yeah.
Quite a talent to have on $50 million over the next 4 years. Just seems like he's playing. It's good. It's 20 plus every other game though. First game against the Hornets was 9 points. Next game was 25. Last game was 6. Now 28. But tonight, man, he was much needed for just having another guy who can get the ball into the hoop. Donte's been excellent, man. I mean, the concern when he was signed obviously was, do we have enough time for him to get the minutes? But if you're going to make the trade of RJ IQ, obviously you get minutes tonight. But look, I know it's against the Hornets. I need to see this tomorrow night as well against the Utah Jazz, man. It's nice to beat up on the Hornets. Utah Jazz is going to be a much more difficult opponent, especially with the height and the wingspan that they have in the front court. So we're going to need another good scoring performance from Donte. If we're just to continue this winning streak, CP. 7 games in a row. I want to make it 8 tomorrow.
Well, what you like is that even though, yes, it would have been ideal for them to continue the rest in the fourth quarter with the second game of a back-to-back tomorrow night against the Utah Jazz at home. They got to fly back to MSG, real MSG, to play the Jazz. So it would have been nice for them to get a little bit of rest early. But one thing that you had to like and cut out that big run that Charlotte made in the fourth, I thought the Knicks defense was pretty on point for this game. Yes, they didn't have LaMelo or Gordon Hayward. They were missing some firepower, but I like the way Hart played. I like the way Deuce and Grimes played out there defensively. Precious is playing another good game. Like, that supporting cast, that bench, and Precious is back in the starting lineup now. But even still, man, that rotation, they're playing well, bro, is what I'm trying to say. Bottom line, defensively, they've been pretty locked in.
Tonight, especially against the Hornets, man. I mean, look, they've been keeping most of the opponents under 100 points. They did it again tonight. The one that stands out to me, though, CP, and shout out to Deuce McBride for getting his 3-point shot going.
Yeah.
How about that stop that he has on one end of the court, hustles down to
Big.
the other side. You have Josh Hart finding McBride on the left side. Man drills a 3. Look, man.
Yeah. That was a big play.
I'm just telling you, it's going to be very difficult, even if you sign somebody else, to put McBride back on the bench just because his 3-point shooting has been a revelation for this team, man.
Yeah.
Especially for that bench unit. He's been really good, more so than Quentin Grimes right now. More so, he's been more accurate than Quentin Grimes from shooting from 3. And his defense, as we know, is always on point. And he's always going to go full court press. I like what McBride has been showing so far after the trade.
The deuce has been loose, and he's playing to the level of the floor that you expect from him. Excellent defense and knock down the threes. He has to be able to do that to stay on the court. We'll worry about the playmaking and the intermediate if we need to, but right now that's the role that he's got to fill for this team, and shooting the ball well, man. 3 for 6 from downtown. 3 for 6 from downtown for Deuce. He looks to be more and more comfortable by the game, more confident by the game, and it's like you said. I love that that play. I believe that was in the third quarter, early fourth, where he got the strip, came down on the other end, and then hit the elbow 3. They rewarded him with the elbow 3. So great job by Deuce McBride, man. 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown for Deuce, man. Great job. Great job by him, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Good.
No. Keep going.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. CP and Alex on the 1s and 2s. Knicks get a win. And yes, you could say shorthanded, but I like the fact that they're going out there and taking care of business. You're shorthanded right now. You're trying to get you guys back, with whether it's Julius, OG now out with the strained elbow inflammation. Take care of games that you can take care of. Keep those wins stacking up. Keep stacking up those wins, because you're going to need a little bit of a buffer just in case. You're going to need a little bit of a buffer. So good job by them handling things. And good job, Al, by Knicks Nation South, MSG South, whatever you want to call them. The Road Warriors were in the building heavy tonight. You could hear the MVP chants coming through the TV, the Let's Go Knicks chants, the Deuce chants. I mean, listen, man, this was a Knicks fan takeover, and it was just great to see, man. Salute to the fans, bro. Salute to the fans.
Barclays Center, Spectrum Center, Capital One Arena, Kia Center, State Farm Arena.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, State
What
Farm.
else do we own, man? What else do we own?
Yeah, we're out, man. What's the Heat place called? I don't know. What's their place? So they change names like every something.
They change names every single
something
season.
shady about the naming rights of that place. It's Miami after all. But
I mean, Pat Riley is running the organization. So,
right. Yeah, but we own that too. Yeah, we heavy, man. I think this has to be the next location. After the success that Los Angeles was, we've been trying to figure out what's the next place we got to get to. This was the last one down in Charlotte, man, but we got to get down there, man. We got to get to Charlotte, bro.
When are you going to say Boston, CP?
Yeah, we could get to Boston. We could definitely get to Boston, man.
Oh, I know. I hear you see you're thinking cold. You're like, I don't want. I want to go somewhere it's warm. I want to go somewhere.
I'm a snowbird. Yeah, but you hold it down in Boston quite nicely, man. I'm not in a rush to get up to Beantown. Yeah, you got the territory up there on lock. You get to the games, they rally around you up there. Like, you got it popping over there. We got to get back and establish roots in other cities. You know what I'm saying? You've done Boston. We did Atlanta. We did L.A., so now we got to carve out Charlotte. We've done Miami. We touched Miami a little bit here and there. We're going to get back to the 305. Yeah.
I'm all upset, CP. I'm all upset. I'm not gonna lie. You're just ducking the cold. That's all it is.
Nah, we'll get up there. We'll definitely get up there, man.
How about this? How about Philly?
Oh man, yeah. Get a Kevlar vest. Get some brass knuckles. We'll bring a little doggy bag with us. A little lunch bag with us. Yeah. We definitely got to come prepared. A little pepper spray. You know what I'm saying?
A little doggy bag for that doggy mascot that they got in Philly?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, salute, man. If you guys were at the game, call us up. I want to hear from the people that were at the game. 657-383-1509. Definitely want to hear from the people that were at the game. Make sure you guys call us up because we want to hear firsthand reactions from the people that were on the ground, man, because it was an excellent and very impressive showing by Knicks Nation out there. So anybody that tells you, oh, Knicks fans are this, Knicks fans are that, just show them that video. The greatest fans in the world. And it's just like that. All right, to the Discord we go. Chauncey on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Good, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Great game tonight. This is just gonna honestly be a Leon Rose appreciation call. I mean, he learned his lesson with the Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier offseason. Did not go as planned. He learned not to get guys who can't play defense on a team coached by Tibbs.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson contract, masterclass. DiVincenzo contract, looking like another masterclass. I mean,
yeah,
he started the season a little slow. He is he's shooting at a level I didn't know he was capable of. I mean, I guess a year was spent with Steph Curry. I guess that's what happens to you. But I mean, he is just on another level, and the way that I want to see McBride get a bit more minutes too, just because he's showing what he could do. And we talk about we need this bench facilitator. Let him run the offense a little bit. Let Brunson let him play 30, 32, 33 minutes a game. We don't need to be running him to the ground.
Yeah,
I mean, and life comes at you fast. We get crazy about Julius sometimes, but availability is the best ability, and to see him not there, it's kind of sad, man. Thanks for taking my call, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Well, the thing is, it's like they said on the telecast tonight. If he could be out there, he would be out there. It's just one of those things. He's been a fairly durable player during his time with the Knicks, so you just got to ride the wave. And early reports indicate that they're going to try to avoid surgery on his shoulder. And early reports suggest that it'll be weeks, not months. You just have to wait and see. But the OG thing, hopefully hopefully it's because there's a back-to-back. He's skipping tonight. Get the inflammation down. Maybe, give him a shot or something, some Toradol or whatever. And then get back out there tomorrow against Marketing. Going to need him against Marketing, man.
Tibbs, as soon as he heard OG had a hurt elbow, he's like, no. Put that man in glass.
Yeah.
Protect him. Yeah. He is my prized possession. Don't let him go nowhere. We can't lose Julius.
We'll run with Hart. We'll run with Hart for 43 minutes. Whatever, man.
Yeah, what was it? I think Hart tweeted out that he's a guard, not a power forward.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Yeah, man. Get well sooner. OG, man. That was a stunner. And, we kind of overlooked it in the whole everything that was going on at the Heat game with winning and then the Julius injury. Kind of forgot that halfway through the game, his whole thing was wrapped up.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, so these guys wear sleeves, guys wear, the straps on the shoulder. Guys get iced up.
Some guys tapes,
Yeah, some guys get their Achilles wrapped up while they're on the bench. Some guys get their knees wrapped up. Patrick Ewing was notorious for that, but yeah, hopefully it's just a rest day. Hopefully,
look, I think when you see the opportunity to rest your players, I think you should take that chance, especially if it's against a team like the Charlotte Hornets, who are just god awful.
Yeah,
they're look, you even have Steve Clifford getting thrown out of this game, and if I were him, I would want to be thrown out of this game because your team sucks, doesn't even show up to play, and then he gets thrown out. You see the rest of the bench with LaMelo laughing that he's thrown out while you have your entire arena chanting, "Let's go Knicks." It is a mess.
I don't know that man must have been home bored because I don't know what could have gotten into him. Maybe millions of reasons why. But for him to go back to take that job, hey, he's a saint, man. God bless him. God bless him, man. I don't know what you thinking going back to that place. Oh, man, that place is Loserville. Not Steve Clifford, great coach, local guy, but, damn, that's crazy.
That sucks, man.
Yeah,
you wonder if LaMelo's laughing because he knows he's on his way out of there.
Sleeper pick. Just remember that.
I just wonder, is Brandon Miller auditioning for the Knicks? Because every time we play you, my man, you decide to show up.
Kid's going to be nice. He's definitely going to be nice, man. Plays like a vet right now. Shout out to Logie Bear, Al. $10 Super Chat says, drove down from NYC to stay with the family in Charlotte and to see the game. Knicks Nation was in there heavy. Brunson, the beekeeper. The Charlotte pack is hitting. Salute to Logie Bear, man. Yeah, that's going to be the next one, Al. That's going to be the next one. Next year, we're getting down to the QC. We're going to hit Orlando. We'll hit DC as well. We just got to do that, man. We got to get there. Not Robert Randolph get there. We'll get there on our own. Not with Sergeant
You're going to take Robert Randolph with you? Is that what you said?
No. I said we got to get there. I said, no, we'll get there on our own. We won't be with him. We'll get there on our own, man. No worries.
Sources according to Robert Randolph, CP is heading out to Quebec.
Yeah.
To watch a Knicks game.
Yeah, then he tried to bury his own guy. He tried to bury Julius and try to cover it up. People texted me.
Yeah, then he said it was Mitch. You saw that?
Yeah, of course. People sending the information my way. I said, we don't claim that guy. He's gone rogue. He's a free agent. He's a mercenary, man. He just called in once one time. He's a mercenary, man. You know. If you guys were out there at the game, man, throw a CLT in the chat, man. All my Charlotte people in the building, my KFTV Road Warriors in the chat right now. Throw a CLT in the chat if you were at the game. Shout out to CT Pittman and shout out to Logie Bear for sure. Let's go to the phones, man, see if we can find some people from the game. 704, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hey, this is Jay from Charlotte.
Yeah.
I actually just came from the game.
Okay.
I don't know if I probably lost my voice, but oh my God, when I say that we took over, like Knicks fans just took over the whole stadium. It was like go New York, Deuce. Oh my God,
yeah.
MVP chance for Brunson. Like I felt like. Because the first half, they played very ugly the first half.
Yeah.
But the second half, like, Brunson, I felt like they went with the fans. Like, we helped them out on the second half. And, like, they just got in the run and they just never looked back. Like, they just took over. It was an atmosphere out there. It was very nice.
That's what's up, man. What section were you in at the Spectrum Center? What section were you in?
Actually, I was at the suite.
Oh, okay.
I was at the suite.
Big
Yeah.
baller.
Oh, yeah.
My man had the feet up. You was chilling, man. You weren't with the riffraff. You just heard it.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was beautiful. Like I mean, I got free tickets.
Yeah.
You know.
From
my company. And,
yeah, you was living it up, man. Living it up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, no doubt, man.
And this is my first time calling, and I really had to call in today because, like, it was just. I mean, I've been to so many Knicks games, like in Charlotte, but today, like, there was way more Knicks fans than Charlotte fans. Like, I don't even think there was any Charlotte fans at the game. It was hiding. I don't even think it looked like they was embarrassed to even.
I'm sure
for Charlotte, you know.
I'm sure, man. Yeah. Damn, sound like you had a great
time,
man.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you for the show. Like I support you guys. You guys are doing great. You, CP, Alex, love you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
And yeah, let's go New York.
Yes, sir. Call back anytime, man. Guy was living the life, Al.
Got a suite.
He was in the suite, feet up on the company dime. You heard him. He's like, the company seat. He's the company seat. My man was sauced up. He had a good time, man.
If you're running that arena and you see a Knicks fan in a suite, what are you thinking? Like, oh, come on. We got Knicks fans in suites around here. What are we doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. DeMario Montague in the chat says QC is nice. Come through. Yo, I've been to Charlotte mad times, man. Jimmy Faustin, salute. Fanchise channel member. He was there. Chick 3, Chloro for Music was in the building. CLT. Chip. Shout out to Chip, our guy Chip, representing Orlando and Charlotte. Shout out to Chip. Ron B's 58. Repping Charlotte as well. We got KD Boxhead was at the game, Al. Okay, Calvin Gardner, Fanchise channel member. Salute to Calvin Gardner. Salute. Steve Romanek says, Charlotte giving away free sweet tickets to anyone who will come to the game. Probably
at this point, 10-35, 5-17 at home, might as well.
Shout out to Tom Arnell. Says, CLT, my first live Knicks game since 1986. We own the arena, MSG South. So shout out to Tom Arnell, man. Got back out there. That's what's up. Shout out to Tom Arnell, man.
I'm trying to find out how many Knicks fans flew from New York to go down to Charlotte because they didn't want to pay the MSG prices just to go to Charlotte. Because
I want to know how much was the tickets. That's where I was going. Whether I was asking buddy who just called in, then he flexed, was like, nah, I was in the suite for free actually on the company dime. I said, whoa, okay. So I'm trying to find out what the price of the tickets were going for. All right, who else we got in the on the phones here? Let me see if I can find some more Charlotte people. 845-845-667. What's your name? Where you calling in from? Hello. All right, my man's just static. Hello, go once. All right, we're going to drop him off. 845-866. What's your name? Where you calling in from?
What up, y'all hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What's your name? Where you calling in from?
All right. Oh, my name is Brian. I'm calling from Monticello, New York.
Okay, all right.
I wasn't in the building, but man, it felt like I was in the building. Like that was crazy. We took over. It felt like the Knicks fans came down 100,000 deep and just took over that building. Yeah. You see, the dude was in the suite. He had his feet up and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy. My first time calling, I just wanted to say I appreciate the show. You know, I love the show. You know, the things you doing, the things Alex doing. Y'all holding it down for New York, like, and y'all unbiased too. That's the thing, because there'd be a lot of shows that talk about the Knicks, but then when the Knicks lose, they don't want to say nothing about it. They don't have no show. And then, you know, y'all, whether we win, lose, or draw, y'all show y'all 100% Knicks fans, and that's fire to me. But one thing I wanted to say real quick, when the coach got ejected, the security guard was clapping his hands. Like, this is one of the funniest, like, the security guard, when he walked by, what's the dude named? Steve Clifford, right?
Yes.
That's the coach of the Hornets?
Yeah.
He walked by the security guard, and I've been trying to get that footage since I saw it. Like, he walked by the security guard, and the security guard is bobbing his head and then clapping his hands like, yeah, get up out of here. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. I feel like New York just took over that whole building. Like,
wow.
They need to low-key thank us, though, because, you know, they sold out because of the Knicks. But that was a good win, man. Started out ugly. Ended up pretty, man. Like, it was a good one, though.
There we go, man. Appreciate the call.
Yeah, man. I love what y'all doing with the show. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support as well, man. Definitely.
All right.
All right, peace. So we got up here on the Jumbotron, Al. Here is LaMelo and a little James Book Knight. And this looks like...
They got Book Knight?
They got Book Knight. What a classic moment. Shout out to CK. It's LaMelo Book Knight, and it is... what's the kid's name from? He's from the area. The guard's name, young player, man. Bryce something. Anyway, they're on the bench yucking it up while the coach gets ejected. And like I said, what that guy did to go back to that place. Good luck, buddy.
You talking about Bryce McGowan's?
Bryce McGowan's, and I was saying Steve Clifford, man. What were you thinking to take this on? God bless him.
Goes from Orlando to Charlotte. Yikes.
Yeah.
He had a better team out in Orlando with Fournier.
But he was already with Charlotte. He was already there. This is his second tour. He came back for another tour. At least he got my man Patrick Ewing a job. You know?
Yeah.
I did appreciate that. The Georgetown thing was a little tough. It was never going to end well. But, you know, you saw Patrick Ewing up there in the rafters. He's up there like Sting. You know what I'm saying? Just watching his teams. You know, watching his old team. Watching the team that's paying him.
You saw him embrace Brunson?
Yeah.
He's probably, look, man, always ice after every game.
Yeah.
You're doing all that juking.
Yeah.
That tough cutting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Your knees ain't going to last, bro.
Your knees ain't going to last,
keep
bro.
icing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. And speaking of Patrick Ewing, bro, how about the stats Breen was laying out on the telecast about, you know, he kind of overlooked this, the amount of games Patrick Ewing played each season. You know, we talk all about this load management. In a tougher, more physical NBA, outside of his rookie year, where he had the injury and then missed the start of the second season, that's why him and Bernard never played. He played 82 games his third year, 80 82, 81, 82, 81, 79, 79, 79, 76, 78. He didn't start missing games till the 97 season like that.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Warrior.
I'm telling you, man, the more years removed from this guy's career as a Knick, you got to look at the numbers. You got to look at the numbers. That's all I can say, man. We'll appreciate it much more.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at all the numbers from anyone who played during that time to have to play through that physicality, that many games, 82-game season. And keep in mind, CP, it was much more traveling. You had more back-to-backs.
Yeah.
It was, it's not like what it is today where they try to space out the back-to-backs. They try to reduce the amount of traveling. That was a tough time period to play the game. So for Ewing, that's tough, man.
That's major.
And for a 7-footer?
For a 7-footer.
Keep in mind, for a 7-footer, that's not easy.
Yeah.
All right?
Back to the basket. Ground and pound. Like, that's crazy, bro.
And
that's
he was,
crazy.
look, love Starks. Oak was the man on that team, right? But it wasn't like, and shout out to Mero, because he said this too. Like,
yeah,
it was Pat, and then you didn't have like a Scottie Pippen or anybody like that. It was really on Ewing to do all that work, man.
For sure. GB in the chat, Fanchise channel member says, what's the number to call in? GB, if you can, jump in on the Discord, or you could call us up, 657-383-1509. We had Brooklyn Vega on the line. Brooklyn Vega, if you're back, jump back in on the Discord. We're going to get you back in. In the meantime, Stillicho, let's go.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Live and direct, the mayor of the Discord checking in. Let's go.
Where's Alex?
He's right here.
Oh, my God.
Where's Alex?
I already know where this is going.
What?
Where is he? Because I seem
to
recall there were naysayers that didn't believe in starting for Precious Achiuwa.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Tom Thibodeau heard the cries of the Precious Achiuwa hive.
Yeah.
And he delivered the goods. That more than anything, that made my night. Just seeing him as the starting four, I already knew what I was going to say the second that I called in.
Well,
Josh Hart
leading
in rebounds in a game with multiple people getting double-digit rebounds is just insanity. This guy is elite on the boards.
Yeah.
Masterclass from the team today, even with like you said, Ragu having kind of a bum night from the arc for the start of the game, but
still went 10 and 22. So that's to tell you what he was doing inside the arc. He was cooking.
Preach, brother.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my guy Phil.
Okay. Shout out to Phil.
Who's editor for Late Night Lake Show.
Okay.
He's telling me right now if we can put up these kind of numbers without our second and third best player, we're easy top 2 team in the East.
They're finding a way, man.
Easy top 2.
They're definitely finding a way, man, and appreciate the call, man. Stillicho on the Discord. Shout out to everybody down there in the Discord. Finding a way to get it done. And his boy, shout out to his boy, Precious. Precious is doing a good job. He's filling in quite nicely. The Hart number on Underdog Fantasy tonight was 9 rebounds. I was like, I'm definitely going higher than that. No Julius. I expected Hart to start.
No OG either. Keep that in mind.
Right. Well, even I think I was looking at this even before the OG news came out. I was looking at the Hart number. And I saw 9 rebounds. I was like, I'm going higher than that. Automatic. And then with OG out, I was like, oh, yeah, he'll get that. Finish with 12.
Man, he was just one bucket away from having a double-double for a guard.
One bucket.
That's one bucket, man. And look, you're going to need it's a full team effort. I mean, without OG out there as well, you're not going to have Randall for a little bit of time. You're going to need everybody to work the glass.
Yep.
And shout out to Hart. Shout out to Stillicho's boy Precious. All right, he got 5 boards, 9 points tonight. He played very well, shot very efficiently tonight. Got even hit a 3. CP, man, hit a 3 tonight. Look at that. Is this a stretch 5? What's happening over here? But in all seriousness, like Hart did a great job tonight for the minutes he was in there, 39 minutes. But Precious was doing well too. I mean, it looks like Tibbs was very cautious with Hartenstein tonight as well. Precious played 33 minutes. You got to see Jericho Sims get 24 minutes out there. Good stuff by the backup bigs for the New York Knicks, man.
Consistently, man. Depth is the name of the game for this Knicks team. It's a next man up. I think Tibbs deserves a lot of credit. These guys are coming in fired up. They're coming in ready to go. They're understanding the assignment. Taking care of business, man.
Yeah, and look, you're not always going to get these opportunities. I think, and Tibbs keeps preaching, like, make the most of whatever opportunity you get. That's been a thing since he's been here, and it looks like that's sinking in not only to Precious, but to Josh, to everybody, man. Like, just remember, beginning of the season, Josh Hart was upset with the amount of touches he's getting. He's getting a lot of touches right now, but whether or not he's shooting the ball, he's getting the opportunity to push the ball out in pace. So, hey, everyone has a fair shot right now with Julius missing some time. No OG tonight. I wonder if OG plays tomorrow. That's my biggest thing, man. Do you think OG plays tomorrow?
I think so.
You think so?
He was out there at shoot-around today.
Man.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a concern. I mean, with inflammation, he was out there at shoot-around today. So I think it makes me hopeful.
I mean, keep in mind, Brunson was at shoot-around for a few games as well and never played, like after the Madness game.
That was only a couple games, though. How many games did he miss? Missed Memphis, and he missed
Orlando.
He missed two. Missed 2, right?
I think it was 2, yeah.
Yeah. You should be
still. Tonight's 1, tomorrow's 2. So, I mean, we're playing a tough team tomorrow, too, in the Utah Jazz. I want to see this team get 8 CP.
Let's go.
The Knicks have the longest active winning streak right now in the NBA this season, all right? It was at 5, 6, now 7. I want to keep this train rolling.
113-92. Knicks get 7 in a row with a win over the Charlotte Hornets, man. If you're a Knicks fan in the chat, throw number 7 in the chat for 7 in a row right now. Hey, longest active winning streak in the NBA. You got teams right now going through a little bit of a rut. We just had the NBA report on today. Check us out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the NBA report on YouTube. We just had our guy John Krosinski on breaking down the Timberwolves. Timberwolves lost to this Charlotte team just last week. So, you got a couple teams in the league right now going through some tough stretches, and it happens over the course of an NBA season. Right now, Knicks is still hitting their groove, man. Knicks is still on point. Absolutely.
I think what's crazy is just the offense, CP. Like 113 points. You don't have Randall. You don't have OG. And, like, I know, once again, it's a lesser Hornets team. You don't have Gordon Hayward out there. You don't have LaMelo Ball out there. You're missing some guys. But still, to get 113 points with the rest of your roster, that's no easy feat. Yeah, in today's NBA, they're averaging 115. That's the average this season, but still very impressive, man. And now they're the 3rd team to get 30 wins or more in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, true indeed, man. Back to the phones we go. 917. What's your name? Where are you calling in from? 917-604. Some familiar numbers. Is JJ? Who's on the line?
Hello. Hi. How you doing? This is Larry.
Larry, how are you, man? I was completely off. Larry, how you
doing?
Good, man. Where are you calling in from?
Hey, I finally got on, man. I've been over work all the time, so I only get to listen.
Okay.
Oh, my God, this is so good. 8 games in a row.
7.
Rolling.
7. Yeah.
But let me ask you something. I've been seeing other things. I want him to give Jacob Toppin a shot. Give him some time with these guys out. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought they brought up Charlie Brown Jr. From Westchester. I thought Toppin was going to be the guy to get the look. And shout out to NBA New York here. Here's the highlights from Toppin's outing tonight. He keeps dropping 30 in the G League. Here he is, 36 points tonight, 12 rebounds, 2 steals. Yeah, good.
Yeah, he's doing, and they say he's playing really good defensively, which will fit right in with what we're doing up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought, we talked about it on Weekly last night. I thought he was going to get the call, but maybe they don't think he's ready, man. They called Charlie Brown up.
I don't know. I hope they do, man. Because we need the height, the athleticism, man. Imagine him running with Hart, Brunson and DiVincenzo and these guys spraying out to the three, and he gets the whole middle to just run down, it'd be great.
Yeah. It's good points, man. Appreciate the call, man.
No problem. Anytime. Glad I finally got to get in. You guys are doing your thing.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
ready for the next garden excursion.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, this is my guy Larry who pulled up on us at the Garden, the season opener.
Yeah, with my son.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no doubt. Now I'm making a connection, man. No doubt, man. How'd you like the merch, man? Didn't you get some merch the other day?
It didn't come yet. I'm waiting.
Wait, which? Hit me up, man. Hit me up. Let me make sure. You should have gotten it by now, man. But yeah, we'll take it offline. We'll take it offline, man. No problem.
Okay, no problem.
All right. It's my guy Larry on the check-in. Larry, let me check. Larry Gilks, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Larry Gilks. Hang on, I'm doing my customer service stuff on one hand. Larry, hang tight. I'm gonna put you on hold. We're gonna get to another call. Let me look up your order real quick. Make sure nothing ain't happened to it.
Okay.
And we're gonna get to some calls on the line here. Multitask.
Not with the headset. No.
I'm multitasking here, man. Got make sure our customers got this stuff. Let me get in my customer service bag
with
here.
the headset and everything. Yeah. Hello, sir. Is this the order that you placed? Yes. Wait 1 second. Let me put you on hold real quick, and I'll track it for you.
All right, Kino, go ahead and mute your mic on the Discord.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. How you feeling?
Well, good. Hey, so I'm from New York, from Queens, but I live in Charlotte. I was in the building tonight.
Okay, yeah. Talk about it, man. How was it?
The vibes were immaculate from the jump.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing but orange and blue skies in the Queen City.
There you go.
It was, MVP chance from the jump. Every time Brunson went to the line, KnicksFanTV need to make its way out here. Next year, y'all need to pull up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Now we in there, man. We definitely booking that time, man. No problem, bro.
Yeah. So shout out Replay Gang. It's first time calling in. I was at the game, so I had to call in.
Let's go.
All right, I'm ready to jump out the window, but not because of this win specifically, just because we balling. So hey, shout out to the sponsor, shout out to Knicks fans. Shout out, salute.
Let's
out.
Go.
Rapid fire.
Let's go, man. On the check-in. I want to hear from the Charlotte Road Warriors tonight, man. I'm liking this energy tonight, Al. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Look, I would be hyped being in that arena, and Hornets fans just don't exist at this point.
Yeah.
Literally, you could hear it through the television screen.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in Madison Square Garden on my couch, man. That's how it felt tonight.
Yeah.
That's legitimately how it felt tonight. But I got a question for everyone in the chat, because this man said he's jumping out the window. All right, not for this game, but he's jumping out the window. Who in the chat? Who's listening right now that's ready to jump out the window? I want to know that.
If you're ready to jump out the window, man, if you're ready to jump out the window, throw some window emojis out there, man. Throw some window emojis out there. Let's do it. Salute, man. I don't see one order for Larry, man. It got delivered. He got his Brunson 50 tee, man. Let me see, man. Let me get this guy back on here, man. Oh, he might have dropped off. All right, Larry, I'll call you after this, man. I only see one order. He orders.
Wow, look at that customer service. You're going to give him a call right back after this.
Right after this, man. Right after this. Wow. 347. What's your name? Where you calling in from?
Terrell Harrison.
All right. How are you, man? Are you in a fighter jet or something? You scrambled, man. You scrambled.
No, yeah. I'm up there. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, it sounds like you're like 30,000 feet up in the air, man. Are you on a flight right now? What are you doing?
Yeah, man. I'm driving in the car back to South Carolina. I was at the game tonight with my son.
Okay.
We ran into Patrick Ewing. It was a bomb time, man. It was orange and blue skies everywhere. I got a Charlotte Hornet for a son, but the Knicks was in the building tonight.
No doubt, man. My guy Brunson was cooking. What about Ragu, man?
Man, everything was lit. I was like the other guy. I was up in the box.
Yeah.
But I was going down to the Crown Club and getting it in. I got a little bit saucy, and we ran into Mr. Cooper tonight. We was hanging with Mr. Cooper, too.
Who? Wait, Mr. Cooper? Mark Curry was in there.
Mark Curry was in the building. I got a picture. I can send it to y'all.
Yeah.
So, it was a Mark Curry, a Golden State Warriors fan, asked me team getting more cheers than the home team.
There you go. We got Mr. Cooper sound bites now. Let's go.
Yes. So I'll let y'all go because it probably sounds crazy in the car.
It sounds crazy right now, my man. No doubt.
My bad, CP, but thank y'all for taking my call.
All right, no doubt, man. Hang tough.
All right.
My man sounded like he was in a fighter jet or something, man. What was going on?
You sure he's not delivering Larry's order?
Yo, was he in a convertible or something?
Top down.
I think he had the top down. He was so happy. He was so happy, bro.
I could barely hear what he was saying, man.
Yeah.
Did he say Curry was in there? Curry's pops was in there? Is that who he said?
No, Mark Curry. See, this is before your time, man. This is prime example. Prime example here, man. And it's nothing against you, bro. Don't worry, man. It was, people.
I can't hear what he's saying, CP.
You need one of these.
Oh,
this is another example. I'm just trying to show you. I'm just trying to show you the way, man.
Good God.
I'm just trying to show you the way. Young whippersnapper, man. You'll learn. Mark Curry, comedian.
Yes.
The Bay Area's finest. One of the things he was noted for was a show called Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
Used to come on during the TGIF's suite of shows on Friday nights. Used to come on like after Family Matters. It's a little before your time, bro. You know what I mean?
My God.
Yeah.
Literally can't hear what the man's saying.
Got him. We got him. Oh, yeah. That's one for the old heads in the chat. Lopez 104, you know what I'm saying. Gibby Gibbs, how old is Allie? I try to tell you, man. We deal with a young whippersnapper here. So anytime I try to break out my lessons, man, just allow me, man. Just allow me, bro.
Okay. Hey, by the way, while you're over there, can you pass me a burger with some cheese on it and a nice soft drink while we're at it, okay?
We got him, folks. Oh, my God. I'm crying over here, man. I'm crying. Okay. Let's load some more people up in the chat as we go through the post-game show, man. We'll get to our Underdog fantasy picks, the Manscaped read, all of that. In the Discord, Tony Rock Supreme. Tony Rock Supreme. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Tony Rock Supreme. Do we have Tony Rock?
Yeah, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear. How you feeling, sir?
What's poppin'? Man, listen,
Yeah.
That was me at the game with the gold jacket on.
Okay. Yeah, they kept showing you, boy. You was in there hot, man. Yeah.
It felt like I must have paid somebody to get that type of pub. I had so many people hitting me up. It was crazy.
Yeah. Are you a season ticket holder?
Nah, man, we met at 40-40.
Oh, okay.
I had the gold jacket on during the playoffs when we was hanging out out there. Yeah. Remember, I was trying to get the KnicksFanTV merch.
That's right. Okay. Ah, man, that's what's up, man. So wait, are you in the area?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
And I was working out in Charlotte, so I try to plan my work schedule around the Knicks schedule, so I can go to the away games.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's a true road warrior. Yeah. Like this is what you do.
Man. The vibe is there. Look, I've been a Knicks fan all my life. I'm 42 years old.
Yeah.
Back in the days with the little black and white TV, watching the games, me and my pops, we had one TV in the crib. So, I never seen a championship. I'm 42 years old. So I got to see it in my lifetime. So when we get good, I just get too excited. I start going to away games, spending money. It don't even matter. I just want to be there and show love. You know what I mean?
Well, you got it popping, man. So the next road game you go to, DM me. I'm coming through with you, bro. You got all the TV time. And we coming through with you, man.
Oh, that's done. Say less. And the playoffs I'm at, I'm going to try to be at every away playoff game for sure.
Definitely. Definitely. In all seriousness, either DM us or email us. Get in touch with us somehow, and we'll connect for sure. We'll lock you in for sure.
That sounds like a plan. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. I love it.
Sound good, man. Appreciate the call, man.
Peace.
All right. That was Tony Rock Supreme on the Discord joining us, Al. Tony Rock Supreme. Salute to Tony Rock Supreme.
Hey, I'm getting cooked in this chat. Yeah, yes, young Kobe, I know what Full House is.
I tried, man. My fault, man. My fault, bro. That's on me, man. That's on me, man. There was gonna be a time where we were gonna get you, man.
You are living on cloud 9 at this point. You're like, finally, it happened.
That's one.
You're too young for this one.
That's one for the old guys, man. We got him. So, yeah, shout out to Tony Rock Supreme, man. MSG was showing him love, man. That jacket is fire, first and foremost. So, shout out to him. I know a couple of people with that jacket. I know my guy Ruben has his jacket, and I think Hoodies Vintage has it. But yeah, it's a fire jacket for sure. Definitely fire. Whenever I see it in MSG, man, I always like seeing it, man. For sure. Shout out to Julian Colon now. Just joined the Fanchise channel members, man. Julian, welcome to the squad, and we appreciate your support. And for Julian and all you guys out there, tomorrow night is the night. The January Fanchise channel member giveaway is going down. A John Starks 8x10 autograph. You see it up close and personal. That's John Starks' signature, man. Not mine, not my son's, not Alex's son's. This is real deal from the Dunk, John Starks. This is going to one lucky Fanchise channel member tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys are ready. And if you haven't joined, hey, man, $4.99, man. Costs you less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, ladies and gentlemen, all right? You are supporting the machine. You heard all the people, man. You heard all the testimonials. Those are testimonials we want, man. They come to the number one show for the fans, by the fans, to tap in with the team, to call in with their reactions from Charlotte, Al. This is what we do. They get this nowhere else, man. So for the $4.99 for Fanchise channel membership, one of the things that you will get is access to our monthly giveaways. And tomorrow will be the January one, John Starks, man. What Starks you got, Al? Were you a Starks guy?
More of a Ewing guy.
Okay.
I like John Starks, though. The Dunk was always the one that's always, Keep in mind, man, I was like super young when Starks was on the team. Sprewell and Allen Houston were more my guys.
You're right. You were late 90s. You were late 90s era.
89.
Yeah.
Born in 89. Man.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Knicks and Dimes. Welcome to the Fanchise channel members. Salute to Knicks and Dimes. All right, man. 113-92. We cooking tonight. Good show. HB Cuzco, go ahead and unmute your mic. HP, how are you there? Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir. You're live and direct with us, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm well.
Good to hear from you.
Oh, man. Yeah, see my boy White Donte today?
Donte lighting it up, man. Raggo's in his bag.
I like when players get to be comfortable, get to go out there and let it fly. Miss a few, but, still get to shoot. That was great.
Yeah.
I kind of, stopped watching the game after the third quarter because, when I seen Sims, Deuce, Hart, Grimes, and Donte.
Yeah.
And I seen all five of them out there, and I was like, yo, they look like they know what they're doing. We have a legit offense. It was handoffs, it was down screens, there was motion going on and stuff like that. So I'm like, I like this. I think that the rest, Julius is gonna need this rest, and that's gonna benefit us in the playoffs. And he should be. I think this is what's gonna give us that little upper leg for him in the playoffs, and then we get Mitch back. I think there's definitely a silver lining in this injury because he'll be back. And
okay,
yeah. But one more thing before I get off about that play, they gotta stop doing this in the NBA because Jaime Jaquez kind of they do this thing when they try to take charges and they slide in under players, and this happens all the time in the NBA. And someone every year goes down for a month, 2 months because someone's trying to slide in and take a charge. That's not basketball. We gotta stop doing that. That's very dangerous. They gotta make that flagrant or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I love what we're doing right now. And last thing, I gotta shout out the Jedi. I want him to come back. My boy OG's been taking everybody's food.
Yeah.
That man is here. So the Jedi and Anobi's on the team. And let's get it, man. 10 in a row. I feel it. Let's go.
Absolutely, man. HB Cuzco in the chat. They said he sounded like a sober Cody Glock. Oh my God, Joe, man. Once we get Cody in here, we got to let him respond to that. He said it's sober Cody. Shout out to C Glock, man. Lloyd Barker Rock, Al $5 Super Chat says, what's good, CP and Alex? It's your boy Lloyd Barker Rock. It's been a minute, but I have that window open so we can all jump. Let's do it. So he's with you, bro. Lloyd Barker Rock back in the building with us.
Let's go.
Wilson Martinez, Al, just joined the Fanchise channel members. I think he wants in on the Starks giveaway. So shout out to Wilson Martinez. He says, I've been wanting to subscribe for a minute now, so shout out to him. He took advantage of the opportunity. And shout out to Lloyd Barker Rock, who joined the Fanchise channel members, man. Shout out to him. What I like about Ragu is that here you have a young player still, but who's well seasoned, well traveled. You know, he comes from Nova. They win the chip there. He goes to Milwaukee when he's with Giannis and them, right? He goes to Golden State. Where do you win the chip with? Milwaukee or Golden State?
Milwaukee.
Wins a chip with the Bucks. Didn't play much. Wins the chip there. Gets championship experience. Goes to Golden State. He talks about how much he learned under Steph and Clay. And now he comes to a perfect situation. He's with the homies. He's with his teammates. He's in New York. He's close to home. And he's killing.
Don't forget about his stop in Sacramento. It was a brief stop, but he went out to Sacramento for a minute.
Right.
From Milwaukee, Sacramento, then Golden State, and then gets to New York. But, this is where, and you can see it where everyone was calling for Donte to be in that starting rotation, right? And you can just see the difference between him and Grimes where he's more, you can see the maturity, the veteran experience where he understands, like, when I'm out there, my job is to try to space the floor. When I get the ball, I'm going to try to put up a shot. But you can also see from that offseason training and just what he's learned from Steph and Clay that he understands that three-point shooting, how to get a quick shot off. And so because of that, makes him a much more better shooting guard in the starting rotation than what Quentin Grimes can offer. But you see that years of experience, man. You see somebody who's comfortable. You see someone who's comfortable in their role, understands their role, and knows how he fits into this league. And whether it's just being a secondary playmaker for the Knicks, right? When Brunson's either on the court or even when he's off, whether it's just knocking down threes, he just understands what his role is to a T, how to jump the passing lanes on defense.
Yeah.
He just understands it, man. But that just takes time for guys to understand how they fit into this league. And it wasn't like that in the stops necessarily in Milwaukee or even Sacramento for that brief time. But you started to see him put it all together last year with a team like Golden State. And sometimes for players like this, for role players, it matters where you end up, where you can start to learn and add to your game. And you can see how much Golden State improved his play style. And that, look, it's just so transferable on the Knicks.
Yeah, true story, man. Well said. Well said. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up on for you boys. CP and Alex are cooking right now. And so are the Knicks, man. So are the Knicks. Call us up with your thoughts. Call us up on the KFTV Discord, or you can call in 657-383-1509. We got 3,000 people in the chat. Let's get up to 1,000 likes, man, and let's get this going. New York Knicks, 7 in a row. If you guys are new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new, man. We will shout you guys out. I see the rhyme animal Chuck D has entered the building, Al. He says exactly, Alex. So salute to the OG Chuck D. Salute to Two Lifted. Just joined the Fanchise channel members as well. Absolutely. Let's go. Brew Crew Fishing. Let's go. Rich Robinson says hashtag new but old. Rich, drop your area code in the chat there. I'm trying to figure out which one of these numbers is yours. But in the meantime, let's go to the Discord. Cody Glock, let's go. Cody, are you there? All right. I don't see any levels coming from his icon there. Oh, Cody, you got to exit out, jump out the Discord, and jump back in. You need a reset. Ricky Radio on the Discord. Ricky Radio, go ahead and unmute your mic.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man?
Yeah, man, I was in the building today. You reposted me on IG.
That's why I went to you, man. This is Ricky Radio. Ricky Radio was in the building, rocking his KFTV merch. Shout out to Ricky, man. Tell us about the vibes tonight, man.
Man, when I tell you 60% of that building was orange and blue, man. You know, because Charlotte ain't really from Charlotte.
Right,
you know, people moving down to Charlotte like how they be snowbirds moving down to Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But our bench beat the Charlotte Hornets tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Our biggest stars was out. You know, Brunson held it down. Ragu held it down. Deuce was loose. Crazy game. We got to be proud of these boys right now.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it was a good win, man. Just take care of business, you know. Keep putting some wins together.
Man. And I'm not sure what type of moves you're going to make, but I'm happy with the team right now.
Yeah.
Because I remember 3-4 years ago when we was getting ranked by everybody in the business. But this is a good time to be a Knicks fan, watching us grow, watching these games, not missing a game, you know.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful time right now, man.
They've come a long way, man. You know, they've come a long way to be able to be battle-tested and win games like this. It's good. It's a good job by them, man.
Absolutely. And the people in front of me, they're talking about, oh, yeah, the Hornets, we about to come back. I'm laughing in their ear. I was about to throw some drinks on people in the front because it's crazy right now. The Knicks run every city that we play in.
Jumped out the window.
You know, every road game, we're turning every other arena into a Knicks home. They got to start selling our merch in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We putting residency down in all of these cities, man. The Knicks
Absolutely, man.
The Knicks is doing what the Knicks is supposed to be doing, man. This is a great time.
Yes, sir,
But,
man.
you know, rapid fire the whole nine. Just wanted to call in and say what's up, man. I've been watching the show for forever. You know what I mean? Shout out to Knicks Fans TV. It's a great time to be a Knicks fan,
Yeah,
yo.
man. Appreciate you representing us down there in the QC, man. Appreciate you representing us down there, man. We usually get a lot of KFTV fans in there, man. So salute, man. Absolutely.
All right.
Ricky Radio on the check-in now. He definitely jumped out the window.
Oh, yeah. Jumped out the window. Hey. Talking that ish to all the Hornets fans in there, whatever's left of them.
Yeah. Oh, man.
At what point, if you're a Hornets fan, do you just abandon ship and just decide to go root for the Knicks?
Oh, I'm sure they do. You know? I'm sure there were a lot of people in there that root for both teams. Have to.
You think there were some Hornets fans underneath those jerseys? They probably got the Baron Davis like, yo, man, I'm ready to throw my Brunson jersey on after this if it doesn't go this way, you know?
For sure. They just threw the right jersey on that tonight. You know? Yeah, man. Good time. Like I said, good time to be a fan. Definitely a good time to be a fan. Just don't throw any drinks on anybody with the KFTV hat on.
No, don't do that.
We don't got enough super chats to get you out of central bookings, you know? We do not advocate for fan-on-fan violence, but go ahead and represent and keep it a family show.
What do you think about Hartenstein only getting 16 minutes tonight?
Could be the Achilles, you know? If you have an opportunity to get him rest with the back-to-back coming up, and you got Precious playing well, you got Sims that you're trying to get back into the groove. Sims is ready. He's fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that. Hey, I'm just speculating, but maybe it was a situation where they're like, yo, we got Julius down, we got OG down, and Hartenstein's Achilles, which was an issue last year, pain tolerance, as they said, is going to be the number one factor. I think that could have played into it. Could have played into it.
You're also down, Mitch. I know we already know Mitch is down, but got to include him into the other stars that's out right now. But hopefully he can play tomorrow, man, because you're going to need him tomorrow as well. You got marketing and all those guys out there. We can't be down height, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can even see it tonight when Josh Hart was out there going against PJ Washington. I think it was early in the first half. Maybe it was like the first or second quarter. PJ just goes baseline, throws up a floater, and you just see that height difference, right? Because when you didn't have Hartenstein in there late in the fourth quarter, you saw Josh Hart was playing the 4.
Yeah.
And that gets dicey if you don't have a height advantage, or you can just match height. So just looking out to see if he's good and available for tomorrow, man, because you're going to need against a tall front court. Yep. You got Kessler, you got Laurie. You got Kelly Olynyk out there. You got John Collins. It's a good size front court.
Yo, my guys in the chat said the simulation is not scared. He's ready. He took on Jokic already. He's ready to go. Simulation is ready to go. He's activated right now.
The wall of Jericho?
The wall is a Jericho. All of that. All of that, man. You know what I mean? Straight up man-child. For real. And speaking of man-child, Al, shout out to our sponsors of the night. Manscaped, the number one men's grooming tool below the waist, fellas. You guys know the vibe, man. We've been rocking with Manscaped for a number of years now. The trusted men's grooming tool by Knicks Fan TV. This is what we use. Not this one personally. This is not my personal one. But this is what we use, man, to get it going. So for you guys at home, there's no excuse, man. You got Valentine's Day coming up. Tell wifey, tell your significant other that this is what you want. This is what you need, man. And you're going to have a good night when you take care of the business, man. Take care of the family jewels with the #1 men's grooming tool below the waist. And for our viewers, you know the vibes, man. Use our code at checkout, KFTV, for 20% off plus free shipping. And with Manscaped, you got a ton of great men's products, man. From the Lawnmower 5.0 to the Beard Hedger Kit. With the Beard Hedger Kit, you get the razor, you get the comb, the brush, scissors, the beard oil, conditioner, everything that you need to get started, man. You have the Performance Package 5.0, which comes with your ball deodorant, your ball lotion, your Lawnmower 5.0, your weed whack, your hair and nose trimmer. I mean, they have everything that you guys need. Quality products at an affordable price, and that's why we rock with our guys at Manscaped, man. So go ahead, get your latest and greatest. Use our code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping and no testimonials. Keep it to yourself. That's how we do here.
Please.
Go out there and get it. Yes, sir. Steve Romanek is CP taking orders right now on the mic.
Hello. Yes. This is customer service. Yes, your order is on backlog.
Yes. No testimonials, man. So there it is. All right. Speaking of Manscaped, let's load up Cody Glock on the Discord. Cody Glock, are you there?
Yo, am I live and direct?
You live and direct, man. Just a little reset. That's all you needed. Just a little reset.
Yeah, I don't know why that be happening to me, man.
Yeah.
I'll be ready to cook, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Yep.
Yeah, but yo, shout out Manscaped, man.
Yep.
0 turnovers, Manscaped, man. Take care, ball profusely. Most friction, mixtion. Church preach, tabernacle, preach, brother. Yo, listen, man. That guy does not sound like me. I don't sound like that guy. He does not sound like me, man. I don't know who started that one in the chat. That was a bad one. Mados for that one.
Yeah, you caught a stray in the chat, man. They turned on you a little bit, man.
Nah, they always doing that produce for that one. But yo, listen, man. Yo, this team right here has a chance to do something right now. It's unfortunate that OG, triple OG, double OG, triple OG didn't play tonight because of elbow injuries or whatever. But, yo, man, OG, when he comes back, we get to see what he's truly made of. There's no Randall on the floor. It's only you and JB. We could see if you got that Kawhi in you.
Yeah.
I want to see that Kawhi come out of this man. He got the potential to do that. He really got. I think Mikal Bridges said he got the potential to turn up and be one of the most prolific, turnaround people, most improved people. He got that dog in him. But Donte,
okay.
Another Donte sighting. He's dogging right now. He got his confidence. You remember how iHeart, he was shaky in the beginning of the season last season, and he got his confidence, and he's the iHeart to be now. Now, Donte got that same thing going on for him, and I love to see it, man. And we had a evil Donte sighting again, scoring his points. And we had a Little Dunn sightings. The Little Duns figured it out. Yeah. Emmanuel quickly left. They had to, pick up the slack, and it was a little shaky for those few games. They had to figure it out. They got their reps in. Now they figuring it out. We get that one little piece to add to the bench. We solidified. I think we could go all the way, man. Shout out Nikki Pipes, man. Shout out CP Free Throws, man. Shout out Alex, man. Shout out Chuck D. Hashtag PE in the chat, man. Shout out Kelly Quay, wow. Shout out the real closer, 3 capital S's, salute. I'm out, man. Thanks, man. You already know, man. You don't sound like me. Michi SS, no snitching.
He had to drop his signature before leaving to let the people know this guy definitely doesn't sound like me. So that's Cody Glock. It's Cody, man.
Do you think he ends every text with that?
Mitchie ain't no
email
snitch.
with that?
And yeah, that's his email signature. Yeah. Shout out to Cody, man. Shout out to Cody. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what OG can do without Randall on the floor as well. Let's see more of his offensive bag. I don't know if I can. I know that's the comp that everyone wanted out in Toronto was the Kawhi, right? Like the quirkiness. They always said, "Oh, it's the quirkiness, the defensive versatility." You know, let OG be OG. Let me see what he can do. You know, so far the mid-range game has been good. How he can use the shoulder to create separation, but this is gonna be a good chance for OG, man, to see. You know, that's what he wanted when he was in Toronto. He wanted more of an offensive role.
Mm-hmm.
He gets that now, being that third option, but now gets to be that, I guess, second option on the Knicks.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless Donte has it going, but let's see.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you know, Dante's going to let it fly. So if OG's ready or not, Dante's going to let that thing go, man. That's a good sign. All right, let's load up some more people. Doc on the Discord. Doc, go ahead and unmute your mic.
Hello.
Yes. How are you, man? Yep.
I'm doing well, guys. Shout out you guys real quick. You know, I appreciate everything you guys do. You already know I'm about it for the fans, by the fans. So
number one. Yep.
You know, appreciate everything you guys do. So, but I'm gonna get real into it real quick. This I'm gonna keep my expectations tempered, but I'm also gonna be kind of on my Cody Glock wave where I think this team can do some really special stuff, man. For real. I wasn't really expecting too much of OG being an offensive part of this team. I was expecting 3-point shooting. I was expecting the defense, but I did seeing him hit those quick tween step backs is always was eye opening. I was shocked seeing that, if I'm being real honest. So yes, I am curious to see how he's gonna play by himself. Randall, playing out of his mind, but going into next month, our schedule is gonna be way more difficult. Finishing off this year is gonna be way more difficult. So I would love to see the team against some real back-to-back games that are real competitive, because it could have been Denver on a bum night or Miami on a bum night. I want to see these teams against these I want to see this Knicks team against consecutive difficult challenges to see how it would kind of add up in a series, so I can kind of gauge, all right, these teams are back. What I can say to end off this call is that Cardiac Knicks affair, is that gone? Can we really say that? Is this over now? Can I sit and rest when I'm watching these games?
Man. It's never
can
over,
I enjoy
man.
it?
It's never
Because you got that last call. They're talking about like the Hornets fans. We talking about we're gonna come back, but can we really get so upset about that with the way Cardiac Knicks have been for these last couple of years? But seeing these teams, we're winning against the teams that we should be winning against. So, that's something that is always, it's breath of fresh air, and seeing us, we're creeping up on you, Philly. We're creeping up on you. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out you guys. Appreciate everything you guys do.
Absolutely, man. Salute to Doc. Cardiac Knicks is never over, Al. It's never been over. It's never.
You enjoy a nice cardiac throw affair, okay? Let's know that.
Why not, man? Absolutely. From the players to the scenarios, that's just us, man. We thrive on chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I hear you. Speaking of which, by the way, caller said we're closing in on Philly. Philly right now leads 51-45. It's close to the end of the second quarter. They do not have Joel Embiid or Tyrese Maxey on the floor tonight. And they're playing the Trailblazers. It's a close game right now, 51-47.
51-47.
So if Philly loses tonight, does that jump the Knicks to third? Is that right?
Yes, it does. Because they beat Philly already. Let's go into the standings. Let's take a look and see what's going on right now. So to everybody in the chat, we're doing some research. Here we go. Okay, let me pull this up. Right now. So we are 30-17. Half game back. So we'd be tied. But we probably would jump them, right? Because, well, let's see.
We got one win on them.
Yeah. Third.
Yeah, because we beat them already in a game. So if we're tied, we got a tiebreaker over them right now.
Yeah, third.
So we'll get that.
There we go.
Look
third
at that.
place. Look at that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Things are looking good for this team, man.
For sure. And to the caller's point saying, you want to see this Knicks team go against some tougher opponents back-to-back. Well, look no further. After the All-Star break, you get the Philadelphia 76ers on the 22nd and then the Boston Celtics on the 24th. So if you want to see how the Knicks fare against two tough opponents,
you got to go earn
right
it.
There.
You got to go earn it, man. Shout out to CT Pittman Al. Shout out to Tony P. $5 Super Chat says, a lot of Knicks fans in Charlotte tonight, 7 in a row. We took care of business. Brunson was cooking in the fourth. Let's go. Shout out to Moses Hart. Shout out to Chris Shaw, Fanchise channel members. Dolpho D, a Fanchise channel member, $5 Super Chat says, CP Alex. Love you guys. Let's set up a watch party, my fam. Sports bar in Kew Gardens. Let's go, Knicks. Dolpho D, send us a DM, man. Send us a DM. Email us and let us know, man. Let us know. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Where else are we at right now? 845 area code. Area code 845. What's your name? Where are you calling in from? 845. 845.
Yo.
Yo. What's good?
You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, let's get it. First of all, we always going to be the Cardiac Knicks. We've been fans since we was little kids.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt every time we win or lose.
Yeah.
The hot one I had was.
Well, who is this? Who is this
close,
first and foremost, sir? What's your name? Where are you calling in from? I mean, let's start from the basics.
Let's take it back to the basics. This is Rich from Jersey City. I was calling in.
There we go.
When you started this channel.
Let's go. Let's go.
Check this out.
Yeah.
The hot take I had was watch how many Knicks fans start crawling out and getting more comfortable wearing our stuff out to these arenas.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look this way going through the rest of the season. Watch and mark my words.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
We saw it in Brooklyn. We saw it all the way in Charlotte. You know it's gonna happen in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks fans, New York people New York. I'm trying to keep it PG.
Yes, family show.
New York dudes and New York dudes and New York ladies is everywhere.
Yeah. True story. Man. Yeah. Yep. All right, man. Appreciate the call, man.
As the season rolls further, I got a couple more. Season rolls further, it's gonna start getting ugly for everybody the same way, and that's gonna help us through the playoffs.
Okay.
The last. The next piece is the Kawhi OG thing. That's going to happen. That's easy. The Deuce IQ thing, we thought we lost something, and then you watched how many threes he splashed tonight. Y'all saw that.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, Deuce is looking good, man. Deuce is definitely looking good, man. Appreciate the call, man. Call back anytime. 3 for 6 from downtown for Deuce, man. He's doing the damn thing. I mean, let's go back. I mean, how many games? I guess we could go back. What were we? 13-2 since the trade?
Since the trade, CP, Deuce is averaging 48% from 3 on 4 attempts per game.
There you go. That's what we've been eating from him, man.
He's also been averaging close to 9 points per game, shooting 45% from the field.
Yeah.
Deuce has been doing his thing, man.
He's been doing well, man. Shout out to McBride. Great job. Great job by him. Got to knock those down. That's what they need him for.
I mean, just his 3-point shooting, man. It's just a revelation.
Yeah.
Honestly, a revelation, which is why I get the need for another bench player, but it's hard to say you got to put McBride back on the bench just because his 3-point shooting has been that good. I mean,
yeah,
it's catch and shoot at this point. You saw what he did from the left wing.
He's giving you shooting efficiency, man. He's giving you shooting efficiency. That's very good. Very good. Something this team has lacked for years and years. DiVincenzo, McBride, OG, Brunson. Very good.
Randall's been pretty timely too, man.
Yeah,
Randall's been pretty timely with his threes as of recent. He's been shooting since the OG trade, before Randall went down, he shot 37% from 3.
It's good stuff. Excellent, man. Taylor Snipes, $5 Super Chat says, call me crazy, but I stopped doubting the Knicks the moment we acquired Brunson, the Brunson burner. Good things come with time, and the 3 and 3 is the magic number. Shout out to Taylor Snipes, man. Well said. Well said, man. We're going to get to our key stats of the night in just one moment. Let's go to back to the phones, 516. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, guys. How's it going? This is Daniel calling in from Hollywood, Florida.
Hollywood. What's good, man?
Good, dude. Okay, so just 2 points that I wanted to get across real quick.
Yeah.
Number one, I just want to quickly read off the list of teams with 30 wins in this league, and it's a pretty short list. Just a second here. Okay, we got the Celtics, the Bucks, the Thunder, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Clippers, and the New York Knicks. That's elite company. These are the best teams in the league, and the New York Knicks are part of that list, and it feels good.
Yeah.
And second thing, yeah, no, sorry, go ahead.
No, well, I mean, it helps when they've run off wins against teams that they should beat. When you're taking care of business, that's a good sign.
What is this? What is it, 20-0?
20-0.
We are against teams under 20-0.
20-0.
I think that's the best record in the league, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And all right, and then real quick, the second point that I wanted to make is, I mean, so obviously we've heard some positive, optimistic news surrounding Julius Randle. Seems like it's not going to be that long of an injury, a couple weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks, a month we're looking at, ideally. I just want to say I'm not all that worried about this month ahead of us. I think a starting lineup of Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, OG, and Hartenstein, it's a good starting lineup, man. That team can win games, especially when you have two guys like Josh Hart and OG Anunoby who are so versatile on defense and can switch on to anybody.
Yeah.
I don't think the next month, hopefully that's what it is without Julius Randle. I don't think it's going to look that rough for us. I think this team can win games without Julius Randle. And, I mean, I really hope that it's only going to be a month because that's really just best case scenario. If Jules can come back in a month, that still gives him enough time to ramp up and get in playoff shape before the playoffs hit us. And, yeah, man, 7 in a row, feeling really good. It's about the best it's been to be a Knicks fan in a really long time. It feels good.
Good, yeah, for sure, man. Good call, man. Good call. Appreciate the insights, man.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's a 5 in the chat, Al. It's a good call by him. Yeah,
for sure.
Good call, man.
Absolutely. And, like he talks about the lineup, it's still good defensively because you still got OG and Josh Hart out there. So, and you see what they did tonight, even without OG, to hold the Hornets under 100 points. I think the defense you can count on to be good. It's just you're going to need that offensive consistency. But if Donte can replicate what he did tonight, you still have Jalen Brunson on this team. You want to see what OG can offer offensively. That could be enough right there to keep this Knicks team afloat. You don't necessarily need to win out February without Julius. You just got to keep it at least 500.
Yep. True story, man. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, my perspective, if it is truly weeks and not months, then they'll be fine. They'll be fine. We looked at the schedule. Between now and the All-Star break, it's not easy. It's not the most difficult, but it's not easy either. Halliburton is coming back tomorrow against the Celtics, so they will see him twice this week. So you'll see a mostly healthy Pacer team twice. You got Utah tomorrow. You got the Lakers on Saturday. Memphis, Dallas, Indiana, and then in Houston, and then in Orlando. Then you get a week off for All-Star. And then you come back February 22nd against Philly and Boston. So that right there is almost a month. That's 3 weeks right there. Between now and the end of the All-Star break, that's 3 weeks right there.
Well, we'll get more information on Julius and what his situation is. I think Breen said on the broadcast that the tests are still ongoing. He's getting second opinions. So we'll most likely have a better indication of where Randall stands on his recovery later this week.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's get to... We'll go. Did we go to Knicks on the Discord already? Knicks on the Discord.
Yo, you can hear me?
Loud and clear. How you feeling, man?
I'm good. Yo, we reporting live from Michigan. We outside. It's cold out here, but we out the window.
Let's go.
We all the way out the window.
Let's go, man.
Shout to Alex, man. I know Precious is his boy, but I'm the CEO of the Precious Hive at this point. I'm taking that over.
All right.
You have to move to the side. He can be the general. I'm the CEO. He held it down. He hit the OG Memorial corner 3. He said, OG out. We got it. We got it covered. We holding it down. So I was hyped to see that. And RIP to the Frank Hop too. We had a quick cameo from the ghost of Phil Jackson's past. He held us down with the flagrant foul. So once a Knick, always a Knick. We appreciate you, dog. But
shout out to the Frankfurter, man. The Frank. I completely forgot he was even out there, man.
He held us down real quick with the quick 3 points for the flagrant. But we appreciate you, bro. But real quick, rapid fire. I'll make a quick point. I noticed that, your boy Fournier was out with personal reasons. I hope that them personal reasons is him finding a new city and that we working on the trade because, we down to, the 8-man rotation now with OG out. Hopefully that's short term. But, my feeling is we get somebody in, that bench piece, that other scorer, so you can work another body in there. And then, as Julius is, working himself back, he doesn't have to feel the pressure to rush. And so, you can still keep, depending on who you trade, or you can still keep Miles and QG in the bench rotation along with that other piece that you hopefully get.
Yeah. Okay.
Provide an extra punch to sustain things, and then you get Julius back, and then you see what you got for the home stretch. So, want to see y'all thoughts on that. Appreciate what y'all doing. Love.
Yeah, appreciate the call, man. He's out in Michigan, man.
Out in Michigan. Knicks fan out in Michigan. He's like, yo, Pistons. He's like, absolutely not. I am rooting for the New York Knicks. They are.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Hopefully he ain't rooting for the Lions, man, because, boy, tough season.
Detroit just down bad.
Detroit down bad, man. You saw the video. They try to pack Eminem up out there in San Fran early. They try to get
all the conspiracy theories thinking that we're going to get a Taylor Swift Eminem showing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Boy, San Fran was not too kind to Slim Shady, man. Him and Alchemist was in the building. Alchemist was looking tight. I was watching the video clip on social media. Eminem was tight. Yeah. They had a good run, man.
Too. They opted to go for it on
I didn't like that.
4th down when they could have gotten a field goal.
I didn't like that.
I'd be upset.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people say, well, that's Dan Campbell's style. That's how he always was. He stuck to his guns. I didn't like that.
Not in this situation. Sometimes you got to be adaptable. Man.
Yeah. That was a little too rich for my blood. I thought they should have went for the 3, man. Nice. I was going for them, man. I really wanted to see them make history. And then, Lamar turned into Lamar. Our NFL Championship Sunday recap. Lamar turned into Lamar. Ravens turned into the Ravens. And Lions just, they weren't ready. Neither team was ready for the big show, man.
Somewhere Ray Lewis and Barry Sanders are getting a drink together.
There you go. Let's get to our key stats of the night, Al. Brought to you guys by Underdog Fantasy. Go to UnderdogFantasy.com. Use our code KFTV for a bonus deposit match up to $100. You can't beat it. It's a great way to play. So as we look into the box score here, Al, you saw some good things for the Knicks tonight. Number one, second half, let's say, second half at least, from 3, they improved. I would have to see. I don't know if NBA.com has that updated. Sometimes it takes them a little while to update their stats. I'd like to see what they shot from 3 in the second half because I'm sure it was much more respectable than their overall game box score, which finished at 34%. They shot, 32%. They shot 52% from the field overall, which was a good sign. 13 of 16 from the free throw line. They did win the rebounding battle by 1. 42-41. They won the assist battle by 2, 25-23. Turnovers. Kept the turnovers low, man. 9 and forced 14 Charlotte turnovers, which led to 25 Knick points. So that Knick defense being opportunistic and converting that into points was a good job by them, especially shorthanded. Won the fast break battle 11-10. And points in the paint, as you would expect, dominated 62-46. Largest lead of the night for the Knicks, 29.
Good showing by the Knicks tonight, man, especially being down Randall and OG. Obviously, no Mitchell Robinson either. And then you have what it looks like a minute's restriction for Hartenstein. So, look, they won almost every category, right?
Yeah.
It's just against a poor Hornets team, man. This is what you expect from the Knicks. Obviously, beat them in points, rebounds, assists, steals. You'd like to see, I guess, a little bit more in blocks, but points in the paint dominated. Second chance points beat them. Fast break points beat. Like, this Hornets team is not equipped to be playing.
Yeah.
Look, if there's regulation, this team would be part of the regulation for the Charlotte Hornets. So, good job by the Knicks by putting them away. For sure,
man. And once again, man, brought to you guys by Underdog Fantasy. Now, let's get into this, man, because I had a shot at some cake here, Al, and I just missed it by one. So shout out to our guys at Underdog Fantasy, because one of the things that I like is that, like, they consistently do promotions where you'll essentially get a pick for free. And tonight's promotion, Al, was Devin Booker with 0.5 first quarter points. So the way Underdog works is similar to Prize Picks. You pick your 2 to 5 players. You have a chance to win up to 20 times your money. And all you're doing is predicting whether or not that player is going to do higher or lower than the given stat projection that Underdog Fantasy calculates on a given night. So their promo of the night was Devin Booker, 0.5 first quarter points, with Phoenix taking on Miami. Obviously, I got that one. So that was a gimme there. However, when you do take on those promos, you have to go for all or nothing. So you can't do the insurance picks on your slate. So you have to go 4 for 4. So meaning I did put in $10 tonight for the opportunity to win 100. And when you do insurance, you can get 3 out of 4 right and still win money. But for this, it's all or nothing. So I got the Booker one. I went with Kawhi Leonard with higher than 6 rebounds. Clippers taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finished with 8. I got that one. In the Knicks game, I went with Josh Hart, higher than 8 rebounds. I thought this was a no-brainer. With no Julius, with no OG, I thought his Hart number was very low, and he finished with 12. Now, here's where it got dicey. I had Jalen Brunson out with higher than 33.5 points. And in hindsight, I really should have went with the points and assist number, because I'm sure you would have hit that. But either way, when the Charlotte Hornets did come back in the fourth quarter, it did give me a chance, because Brunson had to come back in the fourth and score his points to get the team to win. And if you notice, the last shot he took almost went in, and that could have been it. That would have been the winner for me right there. It goes in and out. Precious gives the intentional foul, and Brunson goes back to the bench. 32 points. Missed out on my opportunity to win some cake. That's how it goes, man. Did you play a ticket tonight?
I didn't play a ticket. We just did the draft.
We just did the draft. Now, for the draft tonight, it was CP versus Alex versus the Knicks chick as usual. And boy, oh boy, man, you had the first pick tonight, Al. And I felt like you guys left me with the dream team here.
How's your dream team doing?
I'm in third place. I'm in third place right now. The Knicks chick is in first right now with 320 points. You're in second with 311, and I'm in third with 273. Now, she got Luka with the second pick, because you had the first pick. You picked Jokic. She's got Anthony Davis, Devin Booker. Luka Doncic had 80 fantasy points tonight, bro. 43 points, 9 rebounds, and 15 assists.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Bro, it was between him and Jokic. I'm like, all right.
Are you
Jokic
kidding me,
has 70. Jokic has 70. This is what's killing me.
Wait, 70 fantasy points.
Yeah, Jokic has 70.
Wow. Luka Doncic, 43, 9, 15, and 2 steals. Bro. Insane. So she had Luka, 80, Devin Booker. Sabonis had a good one tonight. Sabonis had 20 points, 26 boards, 5 dimes against the Grizzlies. So a good pickup by her there. And she had Spider. Spider had a good game tonight against the Clippers. 28, 4, 12, 2 steals, 1 block. So that was a good one. And then she had De'Aaron Fox, who was okay. So let's go to your team now. You had Jokic, who had 72 fantasy points. 25, 14, and 12 triple-double. 3 steals, 2 blocks. All right, so you're done for the night. right or no?
It says I got one quarter remaining, so someone's playing.
Okay. Where do you see the quarters remaining? I haven't seen that.
You see, are you looking on your phone?
No, I'm looking on my computer.
So if you look on your phone, it shows a bar, and the bar tells you how many quarters are remaining. So you have 2 quarters remaining.
And she asked how much?
1.
And you have 1?
I have 1.
Okay. I'm not sure if I can catch it. So you had Brunson, good pickup. You had Wemby. Wemby finished with 22-11, 4, a steal and 3 blocks. Not bad. Jason Tatum, 57 fantasy points, 28-10, 8 assists, 3 steals, a block. Good job. Good game by Tatum. And then you had Ant-Man and Kawhi Leonard. Bro, when I drafted, I was like, yo, how are y'all giving me all these players right now? Bro, there
was a lot of good players tonight on the board.
Bro, I had Giannis, okay? 52 points, 24-12, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. I then got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on back-to-back picks. It's a snake draft. So 59 points for him. 37, 7, 8 assists, 2 steals for Shai. And then I got LeBron third with the 3rd pick. I got King James. 23, 6, and 10, 1 steal, 1 block. Then I picked Kevin Durant. And I'm sitting there like, yo, this is highway robbery right now. I had KD. He finished with a modest 28 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks.
He says.
Modest night for KD. He's a bucket getter, man. I expected a little more. Jaren Jackson Jr., I wanted some more blocks from him, and he's not a big rebounder anyway, so I think that's kind of what messed me up. Thought I was going to get the blocks with Jaren Jackson Jr., and then Jamal Murray. I got Jamal Murray with the last pick, bro. 30 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals from Murray. He was fine. I didn't have enough rebounds and definitely not enough blocks, not enough defense. You know?
Yeah. I'm looking at this Nuggets Bucks game, and there's a minute left in the 4th quarter. There's 5-point difference, so I'm hoping that it goes into overtime to give me that much more of an edge, because I'm gonna need some more scoring out of Jokic if I'm gonna keep with the Knicks chick.
There you go, man. Well, once again, for you people at home, play to win, but play responsibly, man. Go to UnderdogFantasy.com. Use our code KFTV, or you can hit the link in the video description for a deposit match up to $100. Okay, let's clear up some of these phone calls before we wrap. Back-to-back tomorrow night, Al, just like you said, man. Quick show, just like you said. Rapid-fire show.
Yeah. Rapid fire. Yeah. You have to understand. I can't.
We won the game. The vibes is immaculate. What do you want me to do?
It is immaculate right now. I get it, CP.
You know, we can't run the people off, man. We got a show to do.
Not at all. No, we are for the fans, by the fans, 1,000%. We live to that through and through. But it's hilarious when we're like, all right, guys, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking about our show? We're an hour and a half, 2 hours in.
843. What's your name? Where are you calling in from? Hello.
Hello?
Yes. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hello. Oh, my name is Earl. I'm calling in from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Okay. How you doing, Earl?
Good. I'm and Rock Hill is just outside of Charlotte. I was there. I was in the building tonight. Oh man, it was incredible in there. All you heard, MVP chants. Brunson killed it. Big Ragu was going off.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to 2 of the maybe 10 Charlotte fans that was actually in the arena.
Right.
It was a Dominican, couple of Dominican ladies, and they referred to Jalen Brunson as El Diablo.
Nice. That's what it is, man. It seemed like a good time in there for sure.
It was. And I know you were asking about the ticket prices earlier.
Yeah.
I was in section 101, row B. Was able to cop those tickets for like $128. So,
wow.
Prices are not, not too bad here. They're pretty decent.
Okay. All right. So we gotta pull up courtside next year, man.
Yeah, definitely. Because look, the Spectrum Center, that's MSG South right there. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. That's a home game for us.
Let's go.
When we go when we play there, that's a home game. So
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Definitely, I've been listening for a few years, and first time calling in. just want to say congratulations to y'all. Love what y'all doing. Keep it up. We trauma bond when we lose, and we celebrate when we win.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. All facts, brother. Thanks for calling in, man. Take care. All right, let's go to this number's crazy. Must be a block number. What's your name? Where are you calling in from? Hello. All right, we'll drop them off. 646, what's your name? Where are you calling in from? 701.
Hi, hello.
Yes, hello.
Hey, how you doing? I'm calling in from Connecticut, actually.
Okay.
Great game tonight. It was good to see, Thibodeau smiling a bit.
Yeah.
That's always good. I had two questions. Number one is, after these last couple games, we look pretty strong, and I was wondering your guys' stance on, whether we need that extra bench creator / scorer.
Yeah.
Because I see Grimes and McBride really stepping up. I saw Grimes in the Nuggets game really kind of, pushing the pace and actually driving to the hoop rather than kind of just chucking up these threes that he usually does and becoming that, dynamic threat. So I was just wondering your guys' stance on whether we need that extra guy.
Yeah, I still think so. I don't rely on regular season progress, man. I still think they need to get experience off the bench. Can't have enough depth. You see they're losing guys like flies right now. Go out there and get it. You got the assets to go get somebody. If it don't cost you too much, go out there and get somebody, man.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I forgot my second point, but
okay.
I appreciate you guys.
Call back anytime, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Call back tomorrow. Now more people called in. No people. We're trying to wrap. You call back tomorrow. Yeah, like 3 more people just called. 646-226. What's your name? Where you calling in from?
Hey, hello. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man. No speakerphone, please.
No. I'm on my headset. Thank you. This is Alex from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I've been a big-time Knicks fan.
BX, stand up.
Anyway, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry? Can you hear me still?
Yes, sir. I said BX, end up. We got to give him a new headset.
No, thank you. Listen, just real quick. Jericho Sims, I got to give him a shout-out. Some interior rebounding, things that we didn't see a lot on the screen, but he did stuff like boxing out and other characters coming in and grabbing rebounds. The guards came and grabbed rebounds. That was really good. So that was really good. Listen, this Knicks team is popping at the moment. Mm-hmm. I'm very excited about them. I will say I am concerned about the center position as it is for them to go deep into the playoffs. They would be rock solid if they can get a center that can hit a three.
Okay.
That's my point.
Who do you want?
Who do you want, man? My call. I've been following you guys.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, who do you want? You said you want a center who hits a three. Who do you want?
Oh, man, I'm a Cat fan from Minnesota.
Okay, well that's not happening, but you can dream.
Yeah, I know it's not, but he would be it would be nice to have him. On the team, and if we can do it without giving up Randall, I know that's a pipe dream, but if we can somehow get a squad, like look at Phoenix. If you look at Phoenix, they got like 4 dudes that can hit threes.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Okay.
Consistently. So that adds another element. Anyway, thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, man. Call back anytime, man. Good show. 113-92.
Oh man. Did that guy say cat?
Yeah, hey, man, you could always dream, man. Call back anytime, man. Anytime. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Rich Robinson says, my last joint was y'all got to link up with Marsh from Knicks Now and Chat Sports. That's good for all of us. Marsh is a real one like y'all. Okay, yeah, shout out to them. Brightest Future says, next man up. Precious 3-ball. I Heart Turn around Nitty. Green Light Ragu. Heart on the boards. Hottest team in the NBA. Taylor Snipes. Lord Barker Rock, salute. We got them. Rich Robinson, salute. Knicks Realist. I think we got everybody, man. Tony P, we got Derek Q, salute. Yeah, I think we pretty much got everybody, man. Pretty much got everybody. So anyway, great show. Remember that this show is available in audio podcast format, man. No reason to miss it. check us out on any podcast platform. If you're Apple Music listener, go ahead and leave us a review, man. It would certainly go a long way. Remember, a couple of housekeeping items, man. The Fanchise channel member giveaway will be conducted tomorrow during the Knicks versus Jazz post-game show. So make sure that you guys tap in. Make sure that you guys are joining up so that you can qualify to win this giveaway, man. It's how we give back. When you guys support us, we support you, man. It's simple and plain. Also, support our sponsors, man. Manscaped.com, promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. And you can also go to UnderdogFantasy.com, play the pick'em or the draft games, and use our promo code KFTV for an instant deposit match up to $100. Al, great show. Everybody in Charlotte, great job representing. Shout out to the replay gang, man. We out of here.